it's the F Nerd Show, and today we're talking about She-Hulk. Yes, the Disney Plus TV show She-Hulk. And I also want to talk about a little bit of how these Disney Plus shows are. Oh, just a little bit, but here we go. Let's take a look.
Being a superhero is a trial by fire. Who's gonna protect the world if not people like you?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Why do I do this to myself?
I have great friends. Can we get some shots, please? It's an emergency. Demanding job.
We just started a superhuman law division, and I want you to be the face of it.
And a frustrating family.
Cause you didn't ask for this, but you still gotta deal with it. Your transformations are triggered by anger and fear.
Those are like the baseline of any woman just existing. Whoa. It feels like if I don't transform, I'm gonna die.
Yes, yes, yes! No, no!
I just want to be a normal, anonymous lawyer. Can you tell us where She-Hulk is? Jen, you're a story now. Girl, your ass looks crazy right now.
I know. Oh my god. He's so...
You could be an Avenger. No, I'm not a superhero. That is for billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason. Is there anything more depressing than dating in your 30s?
This is the best date I've had in a while.
Oh,
Should we split some fries?
let's get those to go.
Oh my god. I wish that was me. Oh my god. Anyway, so here we go. She-Hulk. Tatiana Maslany as She-Hulk. There are things I like about the show and things I don't like about the show. And I mostly love it. Because for most of these Marvel shows, the tone that this show has is a little bit closer to I want some, like, for a comedy show to have. Like, we need more like this. I like kind of the case per week type aspect of it. A new Marvel character comes in, some just like obscure random comic book character just comes in and they have to deal with it. The Leaper, I think, or Leapfrog, whatever his name, comes in for an episode, and that's when Daredevil comes in. Daredevil comes into this. She-Hulk and Daredevil effing smash in this movie. Pun intended. Not really, but now it is. And that was epic. Oh my god, that was epic. Oh my god. She-Hulk and Daredevil got it on in this show. Anyway, I do think there is something, an interesting aspect. So let's take a look at, like, WandaVision, Agatha All Along, and She-Hulk. Both of them, all of them are like 30-ish minute, 9-episode seasons, aimed towards women. And I think they've also, well, She-Hulk didn't do that well, but also it's because it's so expensive because she has to be She-Hulk all the time, which I gotta talk about that in a second. But I do think, obviously there is something there to that demographic, and that's why Agatha All Along is probably going to get a second season or some sort of variation of a season 2, probably following the Scarlet Witch's kids or whatever. Well, I don't know. But She-Hulk, so the thing is, in the TV show, the difference for Jennifer Walters and Bruce Banner, they're cousins, but the difference for Jennifer Walters is she is the She-Hulk all the time in the cartoon, the old cartoon TV show that I saw. She has to be She-Hulk all the time, and she has to be a lawyer as a She-Hulk. This show makes it way more convoluted. So her powers, she gets to control her Hulk powers all the time and her emotions because she's a woman, and she just knows how to do that better because of being a woman in society is aggravating all the time, and she has to try and manage that all the time regardless. I like that aspect to the show. But then she has to work at this superhero law firm, which I do like that aspect, and they require her to be She-Hulk all the time. And I also figured they did this whole, like, metaphor with the whole, she has to manage her emotions all the time, so she'd be Jennifer, she can control her Hulkness better so they could save money, so she wouldn't have to be She-Hulk all the time, but then she has to work at the law firm that requires her to be She-Hulk all the time. So and I'm just like, are you trying to save money or are you not trying to save money for this show? Like, I understand She-Hulk is supposed to she's supposed to Hulk out probably once per episode at least, and as she should, but what was the goal here? Like, what was the point of not making her She-Hulk all the time, but say in the show that she has to be, and then doesn't? It does something. It's convoluted. That being said, I don't think She-Hulk is getting a season 2, but I do hope we do see Jennifer Walters show up again, perhaps in Daredevil, maybe just in human form to do some sort of lawyering, or maybe as a Hulk form, and maybe Daredevil has to explain to Karen Page what he did in LA for that week or weekend, whatever. But yeah, I think She-Hulk is really good. I love the tone. I think we need more Marvel shows that are like 30 minutes, 10 episode seasons, with this comedic tone. They don't have to be super expensive with a bunch of CGI characters. They could be like, I imagine, maybe not a comedy, but maybe there could be comedic elements. Heroes for Hire, basically the Defenders that with Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Jessica Jones, but way more pared down. They have their own sort of superhero office, and they could be hired, something like that, and that like with like more capes per week, regular random Marvel characters, Marvel villains, whatever. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, goodbye, thank you. Yeah, I'm green. All right. No.